Hello and welcome to the Jerry Hicks Show, exclusively on the Censored Freedom Network. Now, the man that thought MAGA extremism was a new part of the X Games, your host, Jerry Hicks.
Thank you so much, Dave, and thank you everybody for being here tonight on this glorious Tuesday, March the 4th, 2025. We're glad to have you all along for the ride, folks. If you are here for the first time, we're glad to have you here. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell, as we do shows 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday, as well as the Censored Freedom Show on X on Sunday. So technically, we do shows 6 nights a week. We do take off on Saturdays right now. That may change in the future, folks. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're glad to have all of you guys along for the ride on BitChute, Rumble, X, YouTube, or whatever platform you may be on. Again, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, all that fun stuff. With that said, folks, let's hop into the news. I cannot tell you, ladies and gentlemen, how proud I am of the Republicans tonight. Because let's be honest, the Republican Party has not always been the party of fighters. It's been a pretty passive party for most of my life. But something has changed in the Republican Party, folks. I cannot tell you how proud I am of what I seen tonight at the State of the Union address. And it was some very comical moments, too. Let's hop on over here to the news rack, starting out with President Trump coming into the chambers. This was one of the first of many funny moments of the evening. Check this out. So we got Trump coming in. We have a lady standing here with a sign. I do have it muted on purpose. Lady standing here with a sign that says, "This is not normal." I don't understand what's not normal about 3/4 of the country voting for a man that loves this country and has kept every promise he's had so far, that has done more than we have asked him to do already. And that's just in the first month. I don't know what's not normal about this, except for maybe, actually getting things done. Maybe that's not normal. But watch this guy here in the blue suit standing next to Trump. Watch what he does. So here in a second, he's going to get tired of the stupid, reach over, snatch it out of her hand, and fling it into the air. There you go, folks. That's how you deal with stupid. And she just stands there, of course. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty darn funny. This is not normal sign took a flying leap, ladies and gentlemen. And then we had some Democrats that decided they were going to resist by walking out, I guess. That's really one heck of a resistance.
A major focus of
really not showing nothing but your own stupidity once again. Ladies and gentlemen, I have told you night after night, over and over and over and over, and I don't say it hyperbolically, the Democrats hate you. They hate you. They hate this country. They hate everything about this country. These are the same people that yelled for 4 years that the constitutional is white supremacy and anti-American, this, that, and the other, and now they want to yell constitutional crisis. They don't have the right to do that anymore. They've lost the high ground there. You can't totally denigrate the Constitution and then try to stand behind it when it fits your argument. That's not the way this works. But ladies and gentlemen, it only got better from there. You guys might remember this face. I did a thing over on TikTok. Oh, I got to switch it back over here to the news rack. Sorry about that. You guys might remember this face. I did a thing over on TikTok, little joke. I think I put it up on YouTube also with the Dick Dastardly. You guys remember that? This is the guy that said he would impeach Trump for dastardly deeds suggested and dastardly deeds imposed. Well, he decided he was going to make a show of himself tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Oh, nope. This is way too late. Where is this the right one? I do apologize. I thought I had... There it is. It was further down the list than I thought it was. But let's watch what happens.
1 month gain ever recorded, a 41-point jump.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and
Okay, let's back up even a couple moments before that, because once again, I told you I am very proud of my Republicans tonight, and I meant it.
Of the United States Congress, thank you very much. And to my fellow, pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before.
Hear, hear. This might be it.
We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
Now, this is the Democrats yelling, ladies and gentlemen. Now watch. Again, this moment right here made me so proud of the Republicans. All of the Republicans stood up and started over-yelling the Democrats. The same thing the Democrats have done to them for so very long and like to do to anybody, to shout down any opinion they don't like. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Republicans are fighting fire with fire, and I could not be more proud of my fellow Republicans right now. But it only got better from here, because this was started by, as you see here, Representative Al Green. You guys might, like I said a moment ago, remember Representative Al Green, dastardly deeds done and dastardly deeds proposed, or some stupid shit like that.
And won counties in our country, 2,700 to 525. On a map that reads almost completely red for Republican.
And we are going to watch a couple minutes of this.
Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record, 27-point swing, the most ever.
That's the mandate the American people gave to Donald Trump. President Donald Trump. Good old Tom Homan there, folks. Doing a great job cleaning our country.
Likewise, small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain ever recorded. A 40.
Now Vance is saying, get him out. You see that?
1-point jump.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning.
He didn't like that.
Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session.
These guys ain't playing it down. But wait for it. Just a couple more moments. Again, I'm so proud of the Republicans tonight. They've grown a backbone, ladies and gentlemen. They have grown a spine, and they are not taking it anymore.
Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat.
Again, he refuses to sit down.
Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order.
Oh, did he just play Fafo and lose?
Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
Remove this gentleman from the chamber. I'll agree, ladies and gentlemen, removed from the chamber for being belligerently stupid. I guess would be the right phrase here. But he was escorted out and did not make another sound the rest of the night, at least none that we heard. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Speaker Johnson forcibly removes Al Green for repeatedly interrupting the speech tonight, as he should. Now, here's where the Democrats truly show their disdain for both the country and you as a citizen of this country.
And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand.
You see them sitting here holding signs that says Musk steals, save Medicaid. I don't know who the hell they think Musk is stealing from. Oh, I know who they think, or they know Musk is stealing from. He's stealing all the kickbacks that they were getting illegally from your taxpayer money. They're mad because they're not getting rich off you anymore, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they choose to do. Trump, this is how you show unity, right? Trump is asking them to please just be a part of everything.
And certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here.
They refuse. This is how much they hate this country and hate you, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just President Trump. Remember, you all, the majority of this country, voted for President Trump. This disdain goes to every single last American in this country from the Democrats. They're showing it themselves. I didn't make them do that stupidity. They chose to. Nancy Pelosi, one of the most vile, evil pieces of trash in the Senate or the Congress, decided she didn't like when she was invited to unite. This is how you request unity, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you push for unity, what Trump is about to do. Remember, Joe Biden come out and said, MAGA extremist, you will be stopped. You will agree with us or else. Remember that? The red speech? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's the exact opposite. This is how you should attempt to bring unity.
So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America?
Look at J.D. Vance in the back. He knows how ridiculous that was because the Democrats aren't smart enough to do that.
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
For the good of our nation, let's work together. Just one night, actually celebrate the good in this country. What was their answer? She looks like her head's about to pop. The Democrats are just sitting there looking all stuffy and not clapping, not doing a darn thing. They don't want unity. They want authoritarianism, folks. That's what Democrats want. Again, I've said it 100 times and I'll say it 1,000 more. The Democrats hate you.
The women's boxing, weightlifting, track and field, swimming, or cycling, where a male recently finished a long-distance race 5 hours and 14 minutes ahead of a woman.
Thanks to the Biden administration, this can happen. This is Democrats, ladies and gentlemen.
For a new record by 5 hours. Broke the record by 5 hours. It's demeaning for women, and it's very bad for our country. We're not going to put up with it any longer.
And again, Nancy Pelosi, as we'll see here in a second, there's Matt Walsh, I guess he's female compadre, whatever she may be. I'm not sure if that's his daughter or wife or what. So the female sitting next to him, let's put it like that. Again, Nancy Pelosi looks absolutely pissed at what he just said. Really? So she would rather have men compete against women and destroy women's sports. This is a woman, at least she looks like a woman, and actually I'd say she's a demon, but that's up for debate. With that said, she not only hates Americans, she apparently especially hates women, right? She's the one that's pissed off that men can't compete against women and beat them down. Does she hate women that much? Or does she just hate America that much? Ladies and gentlemen, this has gone beyond hating Trump at this point. This shows an absolute disdain for every single American. And then, the saddest part of the entire night. Ladies and gentlemen, this goes to show just how evil, and I mean absolutely evil, the Democrats are tonight. I don't say that being mean. I don't say that hyperbolically, ladies and gentlemen. They have earned this moniker. Check this out. There's a little boy named DJ. He's facing brain cancer, fighting brain cancer. All he wants to do is be a policeman. He's been made an honorary policeman a number of times. Right? So the Secret Service, as a surprise tonight, and Trump announced, and I'll be honest, I kind of teared up a little bit. I thought this was one of the sweetest things ever. They made him an official, not honorary, an official member of the Secret Service. Trump asked Secret Service Director Sean Cron to make DJ, a 13-year-old, a Secret Service agent. He was diagnosed with brain cancer 6 years ago. Doctors gave him 5 months to live at the most. He's now 13. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about any of you, but I didn't think anybody could hear a story like that and be just so cold-hearted enough to not even clap or show any kind of emotion at all. But that's exactly what the Democrats did, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, they're about diversity and inclusion. Well, this family looks like it very well meets the diversity inclusion spectrum of their supposed ideologies, right? Or does that only work when it's meant to work for them? Is that how that works? Because, ladies and gentlemen, Trump did something amazingly nice for this little boy who is suffering from brain cancer. And what do the Democrats do? Let's see if we can get a shot. I'm not sure if it shows the side of the Democrat side or not. I believe it does. Such a brave little kid. Those are Republicans. Republicans are clapping and happy as can be.
Thank you, DJ.
Not a single person is moving. Not a single person was clapping. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how anybody could hear a story like that and be so damn cold-hearted. Over here on X, folks, we got a picture of this when it's happening. The Democrats are seated. They're not doing a darn thing. Democrats refused to stand for DJ, who had brain cancer and was made an honor. Okay, maybe it was honorary. I don't think it was honorary, though. I think that was official. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, that's horrible. How heartless and evil do you have to be to not celebrate this? A 13-year-old fighting brain cancer that wants to be a police officer who fits their ideological skin color, and yet they will not show a lick of emotion, won't clap, won't do anything. Folks, that's evil. If ever there was a story to prove how much the Democrats hate you, hate this country, and hate everything about the citizenry of this country, this is it. Right here. This should tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, I'm triggered. I'm pissed. This is pathetic. Democrats are this evil to not even stand and clap for something that has nothing to do with politics? For a child, nonetheless, fighting brain cancer? Folks, remember this when you go back to the polls for the midterms. Remember how much hatred the Democrats have for you and for this country. Remember everything they've done so far since Trump has been president. Because at this point, they're not going against Trump. They're showing you just how pathetic they think you are. But wait. If you need even more proof, folks, I've got even more proof. Where'd that story go? There it is. You've heard of the mocking stream media. I talk about it here all the time. But ladies and gentlemen, this next story, this is awful. So first it starts out with these three douchebags. Cory Booker, Chuck Schumer, and Elizabeth Warren. They each put out a video.
And prices are not down, they're up.
Let me rephrase that. They each put out the exact same video.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up.
See, it started with Warren, then it went to Schumer, then Booker, and that's bad enough. But ladies and gentlemen, 22 Democrat senators decided to do the exact same video. This is mocking stream media at its finest.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
It reminds me of that mocking stream media video that shows the little local stations giving the exact same speech about being a threat to democracy. Misinformation is a threat to democracy. You got the same stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. You've got a bunch of politicians making the exact same video for their constituents, trying to convince them, I guess, that Trump ain't doing what he said he'd do, or whatever kind of stupidity they've come up with this week. This is mocking stream media, folks. This is what I mean by the mocking stream media. Of course, again, this is politicians, but it's the same tricks they use. This is the same tricks that the mocking stream media uses all the time. They'll go to these local radio stations. They'll give every single one of them a script you think is coming from your local people. It's not. It's coming from the same person that give it out across the country. Everybody hears the exact same thing. You think it's from your local station. You think it's just your little area being told this part of the story. And it isn't. This, ladies and gentlemen, is manipulation at its finest. And laziness, too. Elon Musk even pointed out, can't someone be bothered to write 3 speeches? This is just lazy. And that was back when there were 3 of them. There's 22 of them, ladies and gentlemen. This is pure laziness. And mocking stream media. Hashtag mocking stream media. Can we get that trending over on Twitter, or over, X, or over on TikTok or wherever? AOC claims Elon Musk is not a scientist or engineer, insists he's just a con man with a lot of money. Only problem is, while his Musk is not a formally trained engineer, he has a degree in physics from the University of Pennsylvania. That does make him a scientist. A scientist. But remember the other day at a speech, he said that he's one of the dumbest people ever. Really? Because he seems to be pretty smart, a brilliant con man apparently, according to her, but he's dumb. Which one is it, Chica? Which, again, the only way this woman got into Congress is because a measly 15% of her whole district actually turned out to vote. She's a fluke, and she needs to be removed from Congress. This is another one of those Democrats. At least she was smart enough just not even to show up at all tonight. So was old Maxine Waters. You know, the wrinkled raisin? Yeah. Maxine Waters didn't show either. So Trudeau thought he was going to stand up and talk tough today to Trump.
Now I want to speak directly to one specific American. Donald.
Donald who? Donald Trump? Donald James? Donald Hicks? Donald who? President Trump? Who are you talking to, Trudeau?
In the over 8 years you and I have worked together.
Oh, you mean President Trump?
We've done big things.
You disrespectful little rat.
We signed a historic deal that has created record jobs and growth in both of our countries. We've done big things together on the world stage.
His voice already sounds threatening. I don't like where this is going.
As Canada and the U.S. have done together for decades, for generations. And now we should be working together to ensure even greater prosperity for North Americans in a very uncertain and challenging world.
In other words, Trump just took a bunch of money away from him and he don't like it.
Now, it's not in my habit to agree with the Wall Street Journal, but Donald, they point out that even though you're a very smart guy, this is a very dumb thing to do.
Well, that disrespectful little rat just earned himself reciprocal tariffs, ladies and gentlemen. So he decided, I guess, that he's going to increase the tariff by 25% or some kind of stupidity. Trudeau responded by imposing a 25% levy on billions of dollars of U.S. imports. So we're going to, starting April 2nd, President Trump announced tonight, he will be doing reciprocal tariffs. So that 25% will also be charged to him. Keep raising it, bud. We'll raise our side too. If you think we're hurt by this, you're going to be hurt by this a lot more than we are, folks. I love Canadians. I love you guys to death, but you need to get rid of this rat running your country because he is not doing you guys any favors at all. Maxine Waters tries to, the wrinkled raisin tries to storm the HUD building over DOGE cuts, folks. And, yeah, it worked out pretty well like you think it was going to work out. Look at the wrinkled raisin.
Hello.
Walk right in.
Hello, how are you? Would you take me to Scott Turner? Inside here, man. 2 people.
He said two people.
Members of Congress.
She's talking about members of Congress. Like they have some kind of friggin' extra special ability because they're members of Congress. They should be able to go and do whatever they want. Not how that works. Members of Congress. And they just continue to flood in on him like he didn't just say 2 by 2. But ladies and gentlemen, they did not get it. We'll go ahead and fast forward to the end of the clip where they're still standing there with security not letting them in. So there you go. She tried again to storm another building. You think she's scared, folks? You think she's losing a lot of money because of these DOGE cuts? What is she worried about them finding? How much dirt has she done that is going to be uncovered? Really good question. So, ladies and gentlemen, our DOGE report tonight, I told you we'd get to it by the end, but we had one heck of a story to get to. So, ladies and gentlemen, update from Lee Zeldin, working with the talented team at DOGE. He just canceled an additional 21 grants, saving over $116 million for the American people. This third round of EPA DOGE cuts has brought our total savings to over $287 million. And I'm going to assume that's on the year. I sure hope so. This includes a $4 million grant to provide materials to increase workforce diversity in the construction materials sector. I'm not quite sure what that meant either because that didn't even sound like it made sense. Sorry, I've got a little hair here tickling my nose. Our team at the Interior is working with DOGE to streamline government, eliminate waste, and upgrade our critical infrastructure. This includes reviewing over one of the 36,000 Department of Interior grants and contracts for waste, or every one of the 36,000 for waste, fraud, and abuse. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are winning. This is what the Democrats are pissed off about mainly, because DOGE is finding fraud that they set up, money laundering that's sending money back into their pockets. Now, they're not the only ones. I want to be very, very clear on this. Both the Democrats and Republicans have benefited from these kickbacks. That's not a question. I know that for a fact. Why do I know that for a fact? How many Republicans have been very quiet about this? There you go. Just as loud as the Democrats have been, how many Republicans have been very, very quiet? Like Mr. Ted Cruz. I ain't heard him say a whole lot. Maybe I'm wrong. If I am, please somebody show me. But he's one of them that I haven't myself heard say a whole lot, as well as a number of other Republicans, right? So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Democrats once again have proven just how much they hate you and hate this country by proxy. Yeah, they think they're protesting President Trump, I guess, but they're not, folks. They're protesting you. You voted for President Trump. You set the mandate. Me, you, and the rest of us set the mandate for what we want Trump to do, folks. So their little show tonight showed you exactly how much they hate you. When they won't even clap for a 13-year-old child with brain cancer that fits their skin color ideology? Folks, that was sickening. That's how much they can't stand Americans. They spent 4 years telling you this country's an awful place. Remember? And now they refuse to even have a heart when it comes to a child. Republicans, you guys have become some major, major fighters. I cannot tell you how proud I am of the Republicans tonight. Democrats, you guys have become something that's unrecognizable. And I hope like heck that when it comes to the midterms, that everybody here remembers exactly what the Democrats are about. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I am Jerry Hicks. This has been the Jerry Hicks Show for Tuesday, March the 4th, 2025. Until next we meet, ladies and gentlemen, stay awake, but dare to dream. Stand strong, Patriots. And I don't think I was meant to do that. Try that again. Stand strong, Patriots. Good night, everybody.